Hey guys, Sean again, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Got another episode of Hot New for you. It's episode 62. Now we touched on this one, I believe, in like episode 3, but it was just, I think it was a 20 by 10. So when I saw this bugger come in a 22 by 12, it was a must do to show it to you again. So this is the Fuel Assault. And this is one of those ones that, you know, I've kind of been hung up on. I've always been a huge fan of it. If you look at it, it's just mega aggressive. These spokes stick way out past the wheel or past the tire. And it's just a really aggressively designed wheel that I've always been a fan of because it's also super duper concave. So the distance, this one you wouldn't measure the lip, you measure that concavity. And basically all the way to where the cap mounts up, it's like 8 inches of spoke diving back. I don't know any other wheel with an 8-inch concave spoke on a 12 wide, so that's why this one really jumps out to me. You can see that it's got a covered cap, so it wouldn't be run spike lug nuts. It is single drilled, but it's got the covered cap, so it's not gonna look as pretty underneath there if you try to run it with spike lug nuts. So this one is the matte finish, and then you'll see it's got milling along each of the spokes all the way around, and then it's also got the milled rivet style look. I get this question a lot, so I thought this was a good opportunity to share. With these matte wheels, you can still use our shoe shine. I know that it says shine, but it's a Carnauba wax. So what happens when you use it on here, we just used it on here, is it gives it a wax film so that even when you touch it, it doesn't leave a bunch of fingerprints. So it starts to basically build up a little bit of wax, but you'll notice it doesn't necessarily shine. It still has the matte look because this wheel in this size, 22, so this one is a 22 by 12 wide, so it's 12 wide wheel. It only comes in this matte finish with the milling, but in the other sizes, they'll have the milling and a gloss finish. So if you see on the website where there's 2 of them listed for the same size, that's what you're seeing. You want to look closely at the pictures in the description because one of them is going to be a real gloss with milling, and the other one's going to be this matte with the milling. As far as price point, well, the sizes, they have 17 by 9s, a bunch of offsets of that one, 18 by 9s, bunch of offsets. They should make them in every bolt pattern too. 20 by 9s, 20 by 10s, 20 by 12s, 22 by 10s, 22 by 12, negative 44 offset. They literally make it in every size. So this one, 22 by 12, is $1,600 all 4, shipped to your door, and then you save even more than that when you do a wheel and tire package. The one this is made it up with is a Toyo Open Country MT, and it's a 35 12.5 R22. Kind of give you some perspective, but we'll do a matchup on this as well. So that is the Fuel Assault. Some of the other prices, I think a real common one would be 20 by 10s. I've seen a lot of them. 20 by 12 would be $1,441, and then 20 by 10, $1,200, and that you can do that one in either the gloss or in the matte finish. So it's a super sexy wheel. I've been a huge fan of it all along. I just love that the accents come way out. When this thing's rolling down the street, you literally see these bump outs as it's rolling, even when you're following it, because the wheel's sticking out past the tire and it just makes it super aggressive. It's a badass wheel. I've been a big fan of it from day one. So that is the Fuel Assault. This is episode 62, and keep watching. We'll keep bringing them to you. Peace.